Noah Lyles sells tickets. Noah Lyles has a storyline. Noah Lyles is the fastest man in the world. Noah Lyles is the face of USA track and field. It's the truth.
Track and field has always been a sport where athletic excellence speaks volumes, but in today's media-driven world, the story behind the athlete often carries just as much weight as their performance on the track. This fascinating dynamic was recently brought to light when world champion hurdler Grant Holloway made some remarkably candid observations about his fellow American track star Noah Lyles, sparking intense discussions within the athletics community. In a recent press conference, Holloway addressed a tweet he had posted that stated, "Noah Lyles sells tickets, but Grant Holloway does not." Rather than backtrack or soften his stance, Holloway doubled down with a series of frank statements that laid bare the reality of track and field's current landscape. His words weren't bitter or resentful. Instead, they offered a clear-eyed assessment of how star power and marketability work in modern athletics. Noah Lyles sells tickets. Noah Lyles has a storyline. Noah Lyles is the fastest man in the world. Noah Lyles is the face of USA track and field.
Everything I'm saying is not false about Noah. I'm a hurdler. I'm a world champion. Noah Lyles and I have the same exact resume. Actually, we don't. I have a silver, he has a bronze, but I think between like that, we both have Olympic medals, we both have world titles. But Noah is more so in the limelight. He does a sexy event. I know what event I do, and I think I'm fully capable of doing what Noah's is doing, but Noah Lyles has a storyline. He's trying to do something that hasn't been done, I think, since Tyson Gay, Allison Felix type of era. So they're going to push that, and I don't have a problem with it. But like my thing is it's unfair sometimes when you have athletes that run the 400.
Holloway stated matter-of-factly. What makes these comments particularly intriguing is that they come from an athlete who shares a similarly impressive competitive resume with Lyles. Both men are world champions, both have Olympic medals. Holloway with a silver, Lyles with a bronze, yet their public profiles couldn't be more different. The contrast becomes even more striking when examining their recent achievements. Holloway has dominated the hurdles event, establishing himself as one of the most consistent performers in track and field. Meanwhile, Lyles has captured public imagination with his pursuit of sprinting excellence and his larger-than-life personality. Holloway's observations extend beyond simple ticket sales. He acknowledges that Lyles possesses something that can't be manufactured, a compelling narrative. Noah has a storyline, Holloway explained. He's trying to do something that hasn't been done since the Tyson Gay, Allison Felix type of era. This recognition of the power of narrative in modern sports demonstrates Holloway's sophisticated understanding of the athletics business landscape.
Set!
But perhaps the most revealing aspect of Holloway's comments came when discussing the upcoming Netflix Sprint documentary. While many athletes might jump at the chance for increased visibility, Holloway's response was characteristically direct. "I don't want to be involved at all. Like everybody knows, I like to keep my life private. What you see on the track is the only thing you get from me." This stance presents a fascinating counterpoint to the modern assumption that all athletes should strive for maximum media exposure. The dynamics between these two American track stars highlight a broader transformation within track and field. The sport is no longer just about who crosses the finish line first. It's about who can capture the public's imagination and maintain their attention between major competitions. Lyles has masterfully positioned himself in this new paradigm, combining athletic excellence with magnetic charisma and compelling personal narratives. Noah Lyles has established himself as one of track and field's most prominent sprinters. He is a world champion in both 100 meters and 200 meters events, demonstrating exceptional versatility in sprint distances. His career highlights include multiple Diamond League titles and a bronze medal from the Olympics. Lyles has particularly dominated the 200-meter event, where he has consistently shown remarkable speed and racing strategy. Grant Holloway has become one of track and field's most accomplished hurdlers. He is a world champion in the 110-meter hurdles and holds the indoor 60-meter hurdles world record. His Olympic success includes a silver medal in the 110-meter hurdles. Holloway's hurdling technique has been praised for its efficiency and consistency, making him one of the most reliable performers in his event. Both athletes share similar levels of competitive achievement, each holding multiple world titles and Olympic medals. However, their specialties differ significantly, Lyles in sprints and Holloway in hurdles. What's particularly interesting is that while they have comparable athletic accomplishments, their public profiles and media presence differ considerably, with Lyles generally receiving more mainstream attention as the face of USA track and field. Holloway's comments also shed light on the different paths available to modern athletes. While Lyles has embraced the role of track and field's ambassador, using his platform to address various issues and engage with fans across multiple channels, Holloway has chosen a more traditional approach, focusing primarily on athletic achievement. The contrast extends to their respective events as well. As Holloway notes, he competes in the hurdles, while Lyles runs the sexy sprinting events. This distinction carries significant implications for marketability and media attention, despite both disciplines requiring extraordinary skill and dedication. The timing of Holloway's comments is particularly significant, coming during a period of unprecedented change in track and field, with discussions about new competition formats and increased prize money ongoing. The sport finds itself at a crossroads between tradition and innovation. Holloway addressed this directly when asked about potential improvements to the Diamond League format. Track and field is track and field. We're not going to be NBA, we're not golf, we're not NFL. This realistic assessment of the sport's position doesn't prevent Holloway from supporting its growth. He expressed interest in Michael Johnson's new track venture and emphasized his commitment to the sport's development. However, his approach remains grounded in the fundamental aspects of athletic competition rather than entertainment value. The relationship between athletic excellence and marketability has become increasingly complex in modern sports. Holloway's comments force us to confront uncomfortable questions about what we value in our athletes and why certain narratives resonate more than others. Is it enough to be the best, or must athletes now also be entertainers? Holloway's perspective challenges the conventional wisdom that athletes must constantly seek the spotlight. His choice to maintain privacy while acknowledging the benefits of publicity that others, like Lyles, enjoy, demonstrates a remarkable self-awareness and comfort with his personal brand decisions. The impact of these comments extends beyond just these two athletes. They highlight the evolving nature of professional athletics, where success is measured not just in medals and records, but in social media followers and media coverage. This new reality presents both opportunities and challenges for upcoming athletes who must navigate these waters. Looking ahead, the different approaches taken by Holloway and Lyles might serve as valuable case studies for future generations of athletes. While Lyles shows how to maximize visibility and impact through media engagement, Holloway demonstrates that there's still room for athletes who prefer to let their performances do the talking. It's worth noting that neither approach is inherently superior to the other. Both athletes have achieved remarkable success while staying true to their personal values and preferences. This diversity in approach actually enriches the sport, providing different models for aspiring athletes to emulate. As track and field continues to evolve, the conversation sparked by Holloway's comments may help shape its future direction. Should the sport focus more on creating storylines and entertainment value, or should athletic achievement remain the primary focus? The answer likely lies somewhere in between, but the discussion itself is valuable for the sport's development. The story of Grant Holloway and Noah Lyles represents more than just a contrast in personal branding styles. It reflects the broader challenges facing track and field as it seeks to maintain relevance and grow its audience in an increasingly competitive sports entertainment landscape. As we look to the future of track and field, perhaps the most valuable lesson from this story is that there's room for different approaches to success. Whether an athlete chooses to embrace the spotlight like Lyles or maintain privacy like Holloway, what matters most is authenticity and performance.